See if 2022 can be kind to Dan Smith. We got 6s versus 5s. And certainly a flop where both players are going to think they might have the best of it. Got, in addition to this, event number 5, the $500, the housewarming. But I misspoke. It is a $1,500 going on right now. Robert Mizrachi, by the way, top 5 chip stack in that one.
Oh, hello. Fantasy Radar, Mizrachi. Drafted every year.
The $25,000 high roller, no limit hold'em 8 max is going on right now.
What do you have for me there, Tuck? Give me an update. Something that I can swallow. I need something fantastic here.
Keith, Justin Bonomo, top 5 stack.
No surprise there.
And Stud started today as well. Early on in that one, a 1,500 7-card Stud. That's
I don't need any
9.
updates on Stud, Tuck. I mean, can we let's just skip Stud for a little while. Let me know who makes the final table.
Well, they're only in day 1, so 2 days away from the final table on that one. But I can tell you here, this is getting interesting. This is a $415,000 pot. Sammartino betting his 5s. Got to imagine he thinks he has the best of it right now.
Yeah, both players really. If he gets called, wow, that's
bluffing with the best hand.
It really is. For Smith, maybe thinking there's no way he would bet a 4 here. Hard to put him on 2 6s.
Wait,
fruit, strawberries. What do we have going on here?
Looks like
we have an all-in and a call.
Oh,
yeah.
low. It's for a lot of chips. I mean, Dan Smith had 50 big blinds. 8s versus 5s. It's a 100 big blind pot.
We just talked about that. How it can all change any given hand, any given moment.
Sammartino, by the way, raised. Smith 3-bet. Sammartino 4-bet. That's how it got all in. A 5 ends it, by the way. Smith is in the lead with 8s. Ooh. $100 big blind pot. Dan Smith 1 hand card away from doubling up. Taking a massive lead, by the way. Here's the river. It's the 9 of hearts. And Dan Smith's 8s do hold up. He's up to $3 million. Sammartino down to $1.8 million. And something you just mentioned, how quickly the tables can turn.
Yeah, just like that. You know, everything changes as these stack sizes sort of shift and fluctuate. Look at this.
Yeah. And I think, does Rabichow just shove the 7s? 33 bigs. It will be, they'll be back to even. It'll be 2.4 million pretty much. And instead, Rabichow takes the unconventional route, call it. He just calls.
Wow.
So he's going to take it to the streets.
He's up again. This isn't, I did not see this one coming by Rabichow with 2 7s.
And it's a pretty good flop for 2 7s. One summer, my wife might have had a few beers.
Sure.
Stole a tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd that end up? Prison?
No. Just a couple of apologies.
Shotgun?
A couple of apologies later and a shotgun.
Yeah, that'll happen.
True
you
story.
Don't mess with upstate New York farmers, man.
No. And he is going to just call this. Vogelsang looking for a queen. Looking for a lady on the turn.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
How does he do it?
You guys can call him the tractor. I'm going to call him the human rain delay.
I like that. That's very good. It looks like he is going to bring a little aggression on the turn, or so it seems. Hasn't acted yet.
And he finally does put out a bet. Looks like about 500,000 and change. I'm curious why he chose. My guess is, I don't even know. I'm not even going to guess. I want to know what he was thinking and why he would decide to just flat with 7s as opposed to rip it in. But it looks like he is calling again, and this is a nightmare scenario for him. And he is down to 815,000. So on the top of your screen, that's how many chips they started the hand with. Bottom left corner, you'll see how many chips they had.
If Vogelsang believes Rabichow, looks like he is going to reach and just move it in. Yeah, here comes the slide. And Rabichow now, decision.
Question I have for you is, what bluffs does Vogelsang have here?
I call.
All right, quick call.
I have a queen. Queen's good. Nice one.
These situations are difficult with the ace-4. Your opponent has 17 bigs.
All in.
Just rip it.
Whoa. All in here for Smith. Sammartino with ace-6.
Wow.
Well, this is likely to be chopped, right?
Yeah, but it's also likely to be, if
he
calls.
calls.
And I think it's very close.
There's
There
the
it
call.
is.
Ace-4.
Ace-6.
Ace-4, ace-6, no slow roll there. Looking for some low cards, maybe a 6.
Not too low, though, Tuck.
No, not too low. Dario's got 2 suits, by the way, to Dan's 1. Oh, there's a 4. 4 of hearts on the flop.
Or
A 9.
a 9 all of a sudden.
All of a sudden now. A 9 or a 6 for Dario. Otherwise, Smith is through to the finals. Here's the river. It's the king of clubs.
Nice game, my friend. Unlucky.
GG then.
Nice hand, my friend. Dan Smith offers
Better luck
his
than good, but I'll take
condolences. Dario Sammartino eliminated. But there is Dan Smith. He is on to the finals, just one match away from his first ever bracelet.
Yeah.
And he has turned the flush. Smith does have the 8 of diamonds. We can see that he's drawing dead, but he doesn't know that.
Problematic, obviously, for Smith when you have a pair and a relatively medium diamond. Unlikely to want to fold at this point, assuming he's going to be getting a fine price. Dan Smith a little perplexed, thinking, what? You bet 100 and now you bet 325. When the flush gets there, do you really have a flush?
Yeah. Smith would not be in there otherwise. There's a limp on the
925?
button.
Oh, wow. And he's going to take it to this avenue thinking, all right, I don't think you have a flush. I'm going to immediately turn my hand into a bluff.
Certainly not going to fold. Not much we know. Once again, Brent Hanks, David Tuckman calling the action for event number 6, the 2022 World Series of Poker. Just a call. Four, 5 did not get there. That's one of the hands you were talking about. Smith really in the tank on this one. And he is going for it. That is enough chips to put Vogelsang all in.
A quick call by Vogues.
That was 300 in a call. That was 3 million in a call, yes.
So a double up for the tractor. Just like that. The first hand back. Critical.
And Christoph is reaching for raising chips. Not a surprise with ace-10 suited.
550.
All in.
There's the all in. There's a call.
Ace-4.
Takes him a moment to think about it, but he does eventually put his chips in there. Ace-10 versus ace-4, and it is
Offsuit.
Vogelsang now a 2-1
Ace-10.
favorite. There's a 4. 4 spades. And now will Smith hold? Only the river standing between Dan Smith and a World Series of Poker bracelet. He's done it.
Nice playing with you.
Good game, buddy. Congrats.
Thank you.
A sigh of relief. Event number 6 champion, Dan Smith,
Wow.
finally gets
Very
his
lucky,
name
but I'll
off
take
the list of best players who have never won a bracelet.
What a moment for Dan Smith.
1 minute. Dan, there it is. Finally, this World Series of Poker bracelet. You get the job done. What's it feel like to be a World Series of Poker bracelet winner?
I mean, I remember watching poker with my dad on ESPN.
Yeah.
This is what it's about.
Yeah. The emotion running through you right now. Who's this bracelet for? Is it for you? Is it for the support system?
Oh, this is for me.
Yeah.
People could touch it or look at it, but this is mine. Long time coming.
I'm going to let you touch it right now. It's an honor of mine, Dan, to present you with your very first World Series of Poker bracelet.
Thank you.
There it is. Congratulations. Hold it up to that camera if you'd like. Dan Smith, the winner of the 25K Heads Up Championship.
And that's why we do this. That is why we do it, Brent. Those emotions, those moments right there, it's amazing. Despite the tanking, I will tell you one thing about Christoph, an extremely likable guy.
Yeah, he is.
Just so likable and a gracious runner-up and a phenomenal poker player. But this is Dan Smith's day. What can you say?
Yeah, I mean, that sums it all up. You feel great for the guy. You really